Thank you for joining us for another episode of Talk for 10. Today, we're all about community. And we've come out here to St. Matthew's over on the east side on New York, and we're going to see what community really means. These people have a community garage sale that raises money for their church. So let's go out there and see what they got going on. So we're out on the east side today, and we were with Gabriella, and she's going to tell us a little bit about this event that's going on. So tell us, you do this every year, and why do you do it, and how does it benefit the community? Sorry.
Yeah, of course. So we're the St. Matthew Catholic Church altar server ministry. What we do is we do this twice a year, one in the spring and the other one in the fall. And what we do is basically everything that we sell here, we fundraise it, and we use it to remodel our church, especially because this past year, we were able to remodel about a $50 million kitchen, which has a walk-in refrigerator. You're more than welcome to go and check it out and see what things it has for our church.
And so do you use that kitchen to give back to the community, and do you do Meals on Wheels or something like that? Is that why that was so important to remodel it?
Yeah, so that kitchen, it really is like the heart of our church. People in our community really love what the people serve, like food-wise and everything. So everything that we do, we usually make that food, and we go and deliver it to houses sometimes, especially when it comes to the altar server ministry. There's other groups as well that go around the community, and they're just selling it, and whatever money comes back, like I mentioned, goes back to the church. Everything's for the church, you could say.
Oh, that's nice. And how long has the church been here?
It's been here since September 21st, 1964, so almost more than 50 years. And it was first built by the Knights of Columbus, who were happy to make one. And because at first, if you see the building, at first there wasn't a church. It was just like rooms, and that was it. And then from there, it was constructed into a church by the Knights of Columbus here.
This is nice. And how long will this go on today?
So this will go on until 2 p.m. this afternoon. People started putting their posts since 5 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Jacquelina Rivera. Estamos aquí en la iglesia de San Mateo. Así es que vengan a toda la comunidad que estamos aquí. Mire, ya tenemos el garage sale que estamos aquí promocionando para toda la iglesia, que es donaciones para la ayuda de la iglesia comunidad de aquí de Arlington, Texas. Yes. Vénganse y aquí los esperamos. Apoyen a nuestra iglesia de San Mateo. Thank you.
Thank you. That was great.
I've been serving in this church for 4 years. I've been serving as an altar server for 7 years in total. The biggest reason I think I chose to become an altar server was because I was very fascinated about how like the whole matrix, I guess, of the church and the mass comes together. One thing that really caught my attention was the Eucharist and the whole like consecration and all that.
And what do you see your future career being?
As a teacher, because I love working with little kids and all that.
Okay.
So as a teacher.
So how did you get involved with the church?
I got involved by the church is also because of the fascinating, way that they do it. Because ever since I was young, I always loved to be involved in stuff, always in church. I love bringing my family together. Yeah.
And so what is your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school is science.
Okay. And what do you want to do with science in your future?
Probably find cure for stuff that aren't very cured yet.
And how did you get involved with the church?
Well, first my brother, he started as an altar server, and my mom was asking me if I either wanted to be an altar server or do something else in the church. And I was like, I was very interested in being an altar server.
I think this is really great. And what would be your favorite subject in school?
Probably also English.
English? And are you wanting to be a teacher as well?
No, I want to be a realtor.
Oh, nice. All right. And so tell us a little bit about the kitchen. Do you know when the hours are, when they're open? How do they give back to the community?
They are open every Saturday and Sunday. That's a new thing that they're doing. They're selling every Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. And so actually people come in and purchase things?
Yes.
Okay. And what is one of the top sellers? Do you know?
Mexican food.
Okay. Like, is it the nachos or is it the drink? What kind of drink is that?
Horchata.
Okay. So we're just going to ask you basic questions just about Arlington to see how much you know about Arlington. So do you know who the Arlington mayor is?
No, I do not. However, let me be honest, I don't know who it is, but I do follow the city of Arlington, and any update that they're talking about or anything, I do see it. But no, I'm not sure, you know? Yeah.
Okay, and do you know who Sue Phillips is over here at the East Arlington? She does some stuff with the East Renewal stuff. Are you familiar with her?
Yes, I am familiar. She has come, if I'm not mistaken, she's come to our pastoral meetings where basically we bring out things to her so that she can be open in order to do stuff, such as there was a part in where we live, my family and I, and so what they did was basically they took out all those trees and everything and built it up so that there can be flower beds and everything. So it's those little things that matter for us, you know, those who live in Arlington.
Okay, and last question. How many professional teams do they have in Arlington?
I don't know. That's professional teams.
Just name some that you know of.
No, I don't know any.
Rangers?
Oh,
Cowboys?
Cowboys. Yeah, I'm so sorry. No.
Okay, how long have you lived in Arlington?
And 32 years ago.
32 years. So you should know pretty much everything about Arlington, right?
Yes.
Okay. Who is the mayor of Arlington?
The mayor. I forgot to his name. When I surprised, when people they ask me like that, I forgot to his name.
Jim Ross? Sound familiar?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
Yes.
How many professional sports teams do we have in Arlington?
The post team and the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the Rangers?
The Ranger, and I like is the Mavis. Mavis something like that. And
Okay. Tell me, who is the mayor right now in Arlington?
I know I see him all the time in downtown. I just don't know his name.
Jim Ross?
Jim Ross. He was a lawyer before, right?
Yeah. There you go. Okay, and so how many professional teams do we have in Arlington?
Professional teams, 4.
Sports teams?
Yes.
Okay,
4.
and what are they?
The Rangers, the Wings, the Cowboys, and the Renegades.
And what is the big news right now with the Wings?
The Wings, the new basketball player that they drafted in the draft.
Right. And
I don't know her name.
Paige, I think her name is Paige. So, did you watch the game yesterday? It was sold out.
I didn't watch it. I was in downtown Arlington celebrating.
Okay. And one more question. What would be the oldest restaurant in Arlington?
Oldest restaurant, I think it's the Candlelight Inn on Division.
It's close. It's Jambo's Barbecue. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
So by doing these community events, St. Matthew's has been able to renovate their kitchen, and they provide services to the community on Saturday and Sunday. And if you don't look here, this is some good stuff that we just got. So make sure you come out, support your community, support your churches, and support the local people that serve you. Have a good day, and thanks for joining us for another episode of Talk for 10.